Namashivaya. Welcome to the subtopic of time, men, and work. That is, the topic is pipes and cisterns. In time, men, and work, we have seen person A, person B doing the work for 10 days and 15 days respectively. If both are working together on the same project, then in how many days they will complete the work. So there, two persons are putting in their efforts. The combined effort will be the positive work. They are doing positive work. But what is the difference in pipes and cisterns is there is a negative pipe or a leakage pipe doing a negative work. One or two pipes will be charging the tank, and there will be the another pipe or the leakage pipe which will be discharging the tank. So here positive work and negative work. So what will be the net work done? How much time it will consume to fill the tank or empty the tank? That is what we are going to see in this subtopic, pipes and cisterns. So only we are dealing this pipes and cisterns topic as a separate module or session. Now in this picture itself will depict you that there are 4 pipes of different size. So different size means what? Their filling capacity will also vary. So like that 3 or more pipes are used and it is filled. Say for example, in your house also you will have 2 connections. What is that? Borewell pipe connection and then the corporation water connection. 2 pipes will sometimes fill your overhead tank. So like that we are going to see the problems. Here the pipes are of 2 types, that is inlet pipe and outlet pipe. The inlet pipe will be doing the positive work, whereas the outlet pipe or leakage pipe will be doing the negative work. Here the tank is called as cistern or container or tank. So this is what is the terms that we are going to see in this topic. So inlet pipe will take some time, X hours to fill the tank. The outlet pipe will take some Y hours to empty the tank. So total time taken when both are opened. So both are opened. So when it will take for the pipes to fill the tank or empty the tank, the question will be asked. It may be filling or emptying. Say for example, the input pipe's capacity is more than the output pipe capacity, then the tank will be getting filled. Suppose the outlet pipe's capacity is more than the input pipe, then finally the tank will be emptied. That is starting from full tank. If the outlet pipe is capacity is more than the input pipe, then the tank will be emptied. So like that we have to solve the problems as per the given data and the requirement. Now let us go to the worked examples part. I have tried some animation pictures to explain the concepts. A tank consists of 2 pipes, inlet pipe A and outlet pipe B. Pipe B can empty the tank in 14 hours. Pipe A is opened initially. When half of the tank is filled, pipe B is opened and the remaining tank is filled in 9/1/3 hours. In how many hours pipe A alone can fill the tank? So A's filling capacity is asked. B's capacity is what? B's emptying capacity is 14 hours. So to fill the half tank, pipe A and B takes 9/1/3 hours. That is what is given. When the tank is half filled, pipe B is opened and the remaining tank is filled in 9/1/3 hours. So the combined work of A and B to fill half tank, or to fill the half filled tank, that is finally it is half only, it's getting filled, is 9/1/3 hours. Now half tank is filled by A, then pipe B is opened. Now pipe A and B combinedly fill the tank in 1 hour is equal to pipe A alone fill the tank in 1 hour minus pipe B empty the tank in 1 hour. That is what is the concept. Now, let us assume the pipe A can fill the tank in X hours. So 1 hour job is what? 1 by X hour. Now 1 by X minus pipe B empty the tank in 1 hour. Now what they have told, pipe B can empty the tank in 14 hours. See the question, pipe B can empty the tank in 14 hours. So in 1 hour it does 1 by 14th part of the job. Now 1 hour job done by them is 1 by X minus 1 by 14. Now to fill the half tank they are taking 9 1 by 3 hours. 9 1 by 3 hours. Convert it into improper fraction, you get 28 by 3 hours. 28 by 3 hours. So 28 by 3 hours time is being taken by them to do half work, not the 100% work, but to fill the half tank. So their 1 hour job is what? 1 by X minus 1 by 14. They are doing this for some 1 by 3 hours to do 50% of the job, to do just 50% of the job. So only this half is mentioned. They are filling half tank only. Now equate it, you get X as 8 hours. So A alone takes, the pipe A alone takes 8 hours to fill the tank, whereas pipe B alone takes 14 hours to fill the tank. That is what is given in the data. So we have found out A alone can fill the tank in 8 hours. Next question. 3 pipes A, B and X can fill a tank. Pipe A and B can fill the tank in 15 hours and 12 hours respectively. Pipe X alone, that is the third pipe, X alone can fill the tank in the same time as time taken by pipe A and B working together. Find the time taken by A, B and X together to fill the tank. So now A takes 15 hours, B takes 12 hours, X takes the total time taken by A and B to combinedly fill the tank. So X is more efficient, pipe X is more efficient than A and B, are equally efficient as A and B's efforts put together. Now A 12 hours, A 15 hours, B 12 hours. Now A alone takes 15 hours. So 1 hour work by A is 1 by 15, whereas B alone takes 12 hours. So B's 1 hour's work is 1 by 12. So combined effort is 3 by 20. So now pipe X alone can fill the tank in 3 by 20 hours. That is 1 hour work. So hours taken is take reciprocal, that is 20 by 3. Hour taken by X alone is 20 by 3 hours to fill the tank individually. Now that is not the question. Time taken by A, B and X to fill the tank in 1 hour. So how much time they are taking? The part of work that is done is 3 by 10. 3 by 10 work is done in 1 hour. So how much time they take? 10 by 3 hours they take. That is 1 by 3 hours. That is 3 hours, 20 minutes is the time taken by A, B and X together to fill the tank. Thank you.